Here at Montclair State, students have also participated in the Voting Block Project. They've covered different communities in New Jersey to find out what exactly matters to them this election. Here's two students talking about their voting block assignments.
My name is Iyabinse Igbinosun. I'm a public relations major at Montclair State University. I focused on Rutgers community, and I found out that Rutgers is very diverse. It comes from different backgrounds, whether it be financially or academically. And a lot of kids come from abroad, and I actually interviewed with some kids that are living off of student visas. They're excited about Phil Murphy, and they are strong on voting for Phil Murphy because he wants to eliminate the immigration laws with deporting or letting students return back home after their student visas expired. And I feel like a lot of the people that come off a visa, they want to stay here and work in America because, I mean, that's what they came for. All the students that I had interviewed were focused on Phil Murphy wanting to lower tuition prices, and that was a really big deal for them. And they believe that tuition prices have raised up over the years. I mean, when have you heard of college tuition being $40,000? You know what I mean? For in-state students or out-of-state students. Chris Christie, they had, he was a big factor. I mean, they just want him out. Like, if it's today, tomorrow, they want him out. But Kim Guadagno, they do not approve of her policies and her position because, it's just like Chris Christie's right hand. I mean, it's going to be like a repeat, and it's just going to be like a broken record, repeating the same thing for the next 8 years. I came in there thinking that a lot of people weren't going to be very knowledgeable about the governor's race because I had interviewed other people from other communities and they didn't know anything at all. But with Rutgers, pretty much everyone's going to vote this November. And if they didn't know about it, they were more enlightened and they became interested in it. And they started doing their own research. My takeaway from this assignment is that I wasn't aware of the governor's election really that much, and doing interviews with people and gathering other people's perspectives of this upcoming election really made me notice how much of an impact the youth has, and us college students should go out there and vote because our voice should be heard.
My name is Kevin Castillo. I'm a senior English major. The group I chose to study was the resident in my hometown, West New York, New Jersey. I found that a lot of the people came from very strong educational backgrounds. The first person I interviewed, Jonathan Castaneda, is actually the chief of staff to the mayor. The other people I interviewed were Adam Parkinson, president of the Board of Education. The third person I interviewed was Denise Mejia. She's another member of the Board of Education in West New York. She works closely with the president, Adam Parkinson. I found that a lot of them they lean more towards the Democratic Party. They have very strong support in Phil Murphy. They think that he's the right candidate. They're very excited for change. Found that a lot of them, as Jonathan Castaneda described them, very humble, resilient, passionate people. And there's sort of a discontent with current Governor Chris Christie. This area is about 80% Hispanic. I found that almost 60% of the town were Democrats. So the town being mostly Democrats, I believe that is going to be statewide how they're going to vote Democrat because, as one of the candidates explained, Hispanics are very hardworking people and they come from basically nothing, so they know what it's all about. They believe that Phil Murphy definitely relates to that and that he can bring the change that they're looking for. I thought not many people were going to know or be knowledgeable enough about the election, but I found that many were, and it's just a matter of asking people around in order so they could voice their opinion, and that getting involved is also very important.